A lot of people think that secure attachment means being calm all the time, never triggered, never anxious, never jealous. Almost like someone moves through relationships unaffected. But that's not what secure attachment actually looks like. In fact, some of the most common ideas of secure attachment are misunderstandings. And in my work as a therapist, I hear this quite often. So let's look at some of them. One of the biggest misunderstandings is this, that secure people don't feel anxious in relationships, but they absolutely do. They can get jealous, they can feel insecure, and they can feel hurt. The difference isn't the absence of emotion. The difference is how those emotions are handled. There's usually space in between the feeling and the reaction. And that space allows something very important: reflection. Instead of reacting immediately, someone might say, "I think I am overthinking this," or "I'm feeling a bit sensitive about this. Can we talk?" Another misunderstanding is that secure relationships are always peaceful, no tension, no conflict. But real relationships don't work like that. When two people care about each other, they will sometimes disagree. They will sometimes get triggered. They will sometimes misunderstand each other. Secure attachment doesn't remove the conflict. It changes what happens after the conflict. Secure relationships, they repair. People come back. People talk about what happened. And actually, the ability to be able to repair is one of the strongest signs of emotional security. This one surprises a lot of people. When someone is used to relationships with a lot of emotional intensity, secure relationship can feel unfamiliar, sometimes even boring. Because if you are used to emotional highs and lows, calm can feel strange. And that calm can be interpreted as lack of chemistry. But simply, the nervous system isn't being activated the same way. Peace can feel unusual if someone is used to chaos. So secure attachment isn't about perfection. It's about capacity. Capacity to feel emotions without those emotions taking over the entire relationship. The capacity to move toward closeness without feeling overwhelmed. And the capacity to allow space without immediately assuming abandonment. In therapy, we often call this earned secure attachment. And the encouraging thing is that it can be developed. In the next video, we'll talk about how secure attachment is built. Because many people assume that secure attachment is something you either have or you don't. But a lot of security actually is about learning how to regulate your nervous system in relationships. Now, I would be curious to hear your experience. Have you ever been in a relationship that felt calm, but somehow unfamiliar? Let me know in comments.